What's up guys, it's Cameron, and I was thinking, I've been doing a lot of videos for softwares. You know, I always do FBM Fox, that's the one I personally use the most. It handles price tracking, all that kind of stuff. I'm about to do some videos for AutoDS. I've got USA Drop videos coming again, and you know, I've done videos for ListQuick. I'm starting to get into these other softwares and experiment with them. Again, I'm always partial to FBM Fox, but you know what I'm talking about. They just do everything I need them to do. But if I had to pick a gripe for all of the softwares together, they're all missing something that I don't even know if it's possible they could do, but I would love if they could do. Isn't our biggest problem, like, we get lazy and we stop listing? Like I don't know about you, but me, it's been since I've started my channel, you hear me come on here and have the same complaint, which is like, you know what? If I'm being honest with myself, I'm super lazy and I don't list as much as I should. You know, I don't list 10 a day or 40 a day. That number, we all tell you, it changes all the damn time. Who cares what it is? You just gotta list. Like, you're not gonna get any sales if you don't list. And in my opinion, right now, the landscape is, if you're not listing things that actually sell, and even this has to be taken with a grain of salt or whatever the hell the saying is. I just don't think we list as much as we think we do. Now, I could be wrong, and if you pay VAs, they're listing for you, right? They're listing for you every day, but like when you have a VA, you're also like, well, I don't know what they're listing on 20 other people's accounts. I don't know what their thing is. It's not like I get a peek behind the curtain. I can train them if I want. I can do all these things. But at the end of the day, whatever gets like spit onto my shop or my marketplace, for all I know, it's on thousands of other people's accounts. Either way, you know, I was trying to come up with something. I can't remember what it was the other day, but I was thinking about word generators, and I've used those in the past just to help me list. So if I'm like, you know what, I'm just not feeling creative today. I don't feel like doing crazy, stupid product research that's all complicated. I don't have time for that crap right now. So I would literally go to Google and search for a product name generator. And then I would just search in Amazon or Walmart those things that popped up in that generator, but I'd add funny on them or you know, blue. Like, I'd added some kind of adjective that made it a little bit more, you know, specific instead of just a general search term like lawn furniture or something. You know, it'd be like funny lawn furniture or gray lawn furniture or, you know, like cast iron or whatever, you know, like, it doesn't matter, like just extra adjectives to kind of further niche down a search. Why can't softwares do that? Now, I'm not a software engineer. This is not me. But as a person who just could, if I could will something out into a tool that I would maybe find helpful, if you don't care about what gets listed, because you can go in there and list specific things, but you want items to just get listed without paying a VA for it, which might make the VAs upset. I'm not saying this is a real thing. For somebody like me, I think this would be valuable, especially if I'm just doing an experiment, right? It would be so cool if like FBM Fox or whatever other software would just have a thing where it was like, you can tell it you want 30 items listed per day. And it just like is a random product generator. And, you know, so it's like, it's got like 3 fields or 2 fields, and you can put in like I always like novelty or funny or something like that. Like funny, like bathroom decor or something, you know, like, cause then it could be like one of them's like tools, one of them's adjectives, and one of them is like the actual like category or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you would do, or even if you just typed in those fields yourself and they weren't drop down menus, it would just be so cool. You could select Walmart, eBay, Amazon, whatever, and then every day throughout the day, you'd get like 2 items from those searches. And then maybe you can have a setting where it shuffles those terms. So it's like, you know, it literally searches random crap, but just on Amazon. Now this would come up with its own problems, right? You'd have things where it's like, okay, well, what about variance? I try to avoid variance at all costs, because even in my VIP group, those of you who are in it, I've posted products that I'm like, hey, this has sold for me like 40 times in the last 2 days, right? And then all I get is a bunch of questions like, okay, well, are you selling this one? Is it this one? And I'm like, oh, that's right, it's got a variant. I don't know. I just click the link when it gets a sale, or my VA does, and because I use FBM Fox, it sends me straight to the product that's selling. I don't have to worry about which one. So usually when I send out a link of what's selling, I don't specify. That link that goes to the exact one as the one I'm selling. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, you'd have to like try to make sure that the variant things, I know we don't trust softwares when it comes to like handling variants because they don't do a great job, but it would be cool if you could have a software just list random crap for you every day. Now, a lot of you guys won't find that valuable because you're like, well, if it's just listing random stuff, there's no way it would be bestsellers. I'm not saying they'd be bestsellers. It might just be complete bullcrap. But for those of you who are scared all the time that not listing is gonna cause Facebook to like blacklist you for some reason, this would be the cure to that emotional attachment to listing every day. Because we all have our excuses for listing every day. You've heard them all. One is just Facebook will hate you if you don't list like 10 to 20 items a day. They're just gonna be like, why is that guy not listing? He must not be serious. Kill his account. Like, that's dumb. But I've thought it, you've thought, like we've all said it, like things have changed over time. We used to think that it's not a thing. Now it's to the point where it's like, oh, it doesn't matter if you list every day. You've heard me come on here and argue to you. It's like real life brick and mortar businesses. If I'm here in Kansas where I live and I open up a store and I want to utilize Facebook to sell products, no, I'm not gonna come up with 10 to 15 brand new random things in a catalog for my brick and mortar business that I get to sell every day. No, I'm gonna have a finite list of products, and chances are when I'm creating the store, I'm gonna list them all at once. I don't want to if I've got 50 products or 100 products I sell in my clothing store, the idea will not be, we're gonna get this Facebook page started so that we can reach more people on the internet and do e-commerce with Facebook. But because Facebook's a little scary and sketchy, let's just upload like 10 of our 100 items at first. Just pick the best ones, the ones that are more important to sell. And then we'll slowly trickle all of our inventory online. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you're a real person wanting to sell stuff, you would just have all this stuff in a sheet and upload it right away. And then after that, you wouldn't be uploading anything until you ordered new inventory. And then even at that point, you wouldn't be ordering 100 new items or even 20. If you're a small business, you'd be uploading very small amounts of things because you'd order like, oh yeah, we've got these new shoes in, or oh yeah, we've got this new like funny gadget in or something. You maybe have 5 new products that you ordered out of a catalog or an online thing. Like, no. So that doesn't make any sense, but we all like to pretend it does. Whatever. Next, we've got the whole, what I agree with, which is, if you're on a shop or marketplace, like, yeah, list 20 to 40 items a day. Not because it helps you with the algorithm, but because it helps you with being consistent and it helps you with finding hot selling items. I honestly believe this is a numbers game, and I'm honestly one of those people who likes to throw stuff at the wall and to see what sticks. You're not gonna get those data points if you're never listing, and I've fallen prey to that so much. If I don't list, I'm not getting any data back. If I'm not listing 20 stupid water bottles or something and like stupid little sleeve accessories that go with them, I'm not gonna know if those things sell. And the numbers are also against you, because even if 50 people listed all the same stuff, maybe 2 of you would even sell anything, and 1 of you would have it blow up and you'd sell a bunch, but everybody else is listing the same thing with the same title, same pictures, everything, and to them it's a ghost town on there. It's a numbers game. Quit getting married to your items. Quit listing 25 things when you first start and just assuming you're like, I'm not selling anything, what the hell? It's like, yeah, list 800 things over time. Like, get it going. Anyway, the whole point of listing consistently is not about Facebook suspiciously looking at you. It's about you getting in the practice of making sure you're doing the work and making sure that you're just getting as many data points out there to see what works. Because once you get a hot seller, then you can take that hot seller and be like, all right, why is this working? Let me sell things around that, If it's a pen, I'm not gonna use a pen. If it's a water bottle, boom, this thing starts selling like crazy. That's a big ass water bottle. It's a hydro jug. Then it's like, okay, well, this water bottle has sleeves. It's got these extra straws. Like, it's got all the straw thing just fell off my water bottle. Anyway, now I'd be like, ooh, what other things can I list for that? Is there like chains that go around it where I can like hang it from my neck? There are, that's why I have that example. What other accessories? Okay, water bottles sell. What other kind of water bottles? Maybe I do metal ones, glass ones, whatever. You find what sells and you tailor some new products because of that. And that's why we do it. But it would be cool if softwares could do that. Could it not? It would be cool if they could just spit out things. And I know, again, that causes problems with VAs. I'm just gonna say that one more time. Sorry, VAs. This is a hypothetical situation. It's something I would use and I would pay for. But if you liked this video, please subscribe, like, comment down below what your ideas were. What would you like a software to have? Because they watch these videos, they like to see the feedback, and I don't think many people give them feedback except for like negative crap. So this would be something I think would just be super awesome. But again, VAs. So if you like that and you want to learn more about softwares, because like FBM Fox, if you heard me mention that, you're like, what the hell is FBM Fox? It's the one software that I use the most. And I think it's an essential piece of this whole puzzle. And if you're trying to look for products or whatever, there's also a product research tool within FBM Fox. And there's another product research tool that I use down in the description. I'll have links down there. They give you discounts, by the way. It's a little affiliate code for me, a little discount for you. Helps me, helps you, you know. Do those things. Those are gonna help you get started, help you grow if you've already started. And if you wanna learn more about FBM Fox, click this video right here and I will teach you how to use it. Or maybe you can just learn a little bit more about what it is and see if you're interested in it. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.